Mhm.
So I recently started Bob's Burgers.
Oh, okay, for
Yeah,
sure.
and it's crazy because I feel like something that I always do is find a way to relate myself to any form of media, right? So, like for example, when I had Penelope, I thought to myself, "Oh my God, I'm just like Gohan when he had Pan." Crazy.
Yeah.
And then and then we had Eleanor, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm like Bandit from Bluey." Who I'm not sure if you've seen that show, but bro, Bluey's fucking
Never heard of it.
Oh,
No idea.
oh my god. Okay, okay. We'll go down that
Let us
tangent
know.
later.
Okay,
But
I'll hold you to it right now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But so I was like, okay, so I'm fucking Bandit from Bluey, and then we had Dante, and I'm like, I'm going through my list of people that I watch or whatever, and I'm like, God damn it, I'm fucking Bob from Bob's Burgers. Like now
I
I'm
thought I thought you were gonna say Peter Griffin. I was like, are we going back to our boy Seth?
no, bro. But well, I'm saying in relation to like I have two daughters and one son. So that's how I'm
Oh,
like,
see,
yeah, yeah,
made the connection now.
yeah.
Got it. What did Jackie say about all this?
And she just laughed. She laughed her little ass off, and she's like, "So you're an overweight, possibly Italian burger flipper?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's me. Sounds great. Fucking love it."
Dude, doesn't he have the white t-shirt too, I think? Isn't that like his main?
Oh my god, that's me. I just need a fucking apron. Just
I
need
was
an
just gonna
apron,
say,
bro.
yo, let's just hit up Jackie right quick. Let everybody know who Jackie is. I'm pretty sure people know at this point, right? What we're a couple episodes in. They gotta know.
Yeah,
They
so
gotta know.
so Jackie is Zach's wife, guys.
We did swaps today. And then D-Man's got Jesse as his wife.
Yeah,
Or
but she lives with Zach for some reason. I don't know why.
they both have the J's. Why am I getting so red? It's like
Oh, are
it's
you
so hot in
embarrassed?
here.
You're
It's
embarrassed.
so
No,
weird.
you're
I'm getting so
blushing.
embarrassed. Oh, oh no, it's live on air too. Think of something else. Think of something else. Think of something else.
Oh, okay. So let me tell you
It's
about
cold outside today.
here. Lawn chairs, lawn chairs. Here, grandma kisses, grandma kisses.
Perfect. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Oh my goodness, it's good to be back.
Yeah,
We
man.
had the holidays.
Oh,
What'd you do
yeah.
for the holidays, man?
So, oh, we're live, by the way.
We're live.
Just
Y'all,
let,
we're live.
just letting you know because from previous episodes, I can tell that I just let you know straight out of nowhere. So I'm trying to do it beforehand. I'm like, hey, bro, we're formally live. So we're live.
I know. I feel like it's a running theme at this point of me saying, "Hey, are we live yet?"
Hey,
No, no, no.
let me know when we're live. Oh, well, joke's on you,
Exactly.
bro. Joke's on you. We're already live.
We already are live,
But,
ladies and gentlemen's.
what was it? Oh, bro. So Easter weekend. It's Corey's wedding.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, how was that?
Dude, it
You
was,
guys partying it up?
it was awesome, man. Jackie,
Good.
she got pretty lit. I did too, of course. Um, oh, we brought Caleb with us too.
The wife got lit? Dang, I'm gonna have to tell her.
Yeah, right, right, right. Yeah.
Just
No,
kidding, just kidding. Wait, you said Kayla was there too?
Caleb, yeah, he went too.
Man, why wasn't I there now? I'm sad.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. But
Next one.
right. No, but
Tell Corey when you renew your vows in Vegas, I'm there.
I'll be there for damn
I'll be
sure.
there.
But
I'll be there.
but no, it's funny because I noticed every time that there's like a social gathering, and if it's in Big Spring, it usually ends up being me, Jackie, and then Caleb third wheeling it.
Or
Because-
was BB?
she's usually not like into that scene or whatever.
Okay,
Just
that's fair. That's
yeah,
fair. I
and
get it.
yeah. So Caleb's like, well, I'm kind of gonna. so yeah, he just dips with us. Gio's 30th birthday party. Me, Jackie, and Caleb. Uh, which is so funny, but no, it was a great time. Yeah, we
Good, good.
it was actually filled with a lot more. There's a lot of tears going around, which was
It sounds like it was like a sentimental one.
yeah, for the most part. I mean, there was a bunch of like other reasons for like people to be shedding tears aside from just the wedding. Like, don't get me wrong, people were crying for like, yay, Corey Manelli. Oh, forgot their name. Yay, Corey Manelli. But also too, it's I feel like a wedding is also a big social gathering for people that all know each other, of course, but that don't normally hang out otherwise. So it's
Right.
like lots has happened in between, I guess, then and now, and it's like, yo, now I can mourn certain people with you or stuff like that. And so it's just like a big gathering of like just people that love each other and that want to be there for
It
each
was
other.
just one big emotional time, it
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
like.
yeah, pretty
It was
much.
one big emotional hodgepodge of folks doing wedding things.
Oh yeah,
Was
and
there any like surprise cameos, dare I ask?
I'm trying to think. Not for me, really. Not actually. No, take that back. It's funny because like I wasn't really. Like, I think like you and Connie are like the only friends, or the only dude friends that are in my grade, right?
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and it's like it's really hard to like I don't know. Like I think the only other person that I was cool with aside from you two would be like what Veronica in terms of like keeping touch after high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And damn, a burp. Excuse me. But
You're excused.
thanks, my guy.
So
Thanks. But what? Gosh, I'm trying to finish my train of thought before I lose it. Um.
Jack
Anyway,
and Coke sometimes.
yeah, right. Or maybe I'm just a fucking idiot. That happens too. But
It's later in the evening. I get it. I get it.
yeah. But oh no. What I was saying is Manelli is still friends with like a bunch of people from school.
Oh, okay.
So it's like kind of a blast from the past. Like I see a bunch of people I haven't even seen since high school.
That's what I was saying. I was like, shoot, there had to have been some sort of cameo. Uh, Mrs. Patterson, maybe?
I'm a bleep beep.
Right. That's funny. Man, where was the wedding at?
It was at the I don't think you've ever been. It's a venue in Big Spring called the Courtyard.
Oh, bro, you don't know?
You son of a bitch. You been there or what?
No, actually, I haven't been
Ah, you son of a bitch. Don't
there.
fuck with me like that.
Oh man. Dang, okay, that's a cool venue from what I've heard. Um, this Saturday, right?
Yeah, yeah, last Saturday.
Saturday, nice. So I'd imagine all the kiddos were with hopefully some sort of babysitter or something like that. So all the adults were just hanging out, living their lives.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
was
yeah.
there a good mixture in the audience of both kids, adults,
No, no,
teenagers, and all the like?
there was a bunch of there's kids there at the party. It was funny because there was this like this baby was straight up a Mexican baby because there was music blasting. His mom was just holding him, dancing on the dance floor, and he was just knocked the fuck
Hell
out,
yeah.
bro. I'm
With
like,
like the full on fucking cha 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 and like everything going
yeah,
on,
bro,
just like
yeah.
out still. Oh yeah,
I was like, yeah,
yeah.
you love to see it. That's the good shit right there.
That definitely is.
Yeah.
That kiddo's being raised the right way
Mm-hmm.
in that
Mm-hmm.
household. Let me tell you, man. Speaking of music, I was a DJ.
So I guess it's someone that they know personally, and he was just fucking killing it, man. Lots of Tejano music.
Nice.
Which Jackie's like, this is the shit that we needed for our wedding.
Do we revisit that? Do we do a little kind of like flashback to the D-Man wedding?
We could. You know what's crazy is that the whole DJ thing was like a big blunder.
It
Like,
was. That's why I was like, did we go down that road?
yeah.
Is this the nostalgia episode?
Oh God, right. Well, no. Shout out to my brother-in-law Juan. He definitely saved the fucking wedding because
He did. Came in clutch.
just because like the DJ that we picked, it was like a package deal because like we had photography and videography like already booked or whatever, and the company that did it was like, oh, we do DJs as well, and we're like, okay, well, like, you know, y'all have super good reviews, fuck yeah, why not? And
Let's do it.
so you know, and you know they're coming out of Austin, and I should have known better. I should have known to do like a local DJ, someone who knows like the people of West Texas and what they like to listen to.
Right.
And it was some young chick, and she was new. I think this was her first gig, and she just didn't know what the fuck she was doing. She showed up late. She fucking
Oh man.
she
How do you
mispronounced.
show up late on the wedding?
Right?
On the
Yeah.
day of?
Well,
Show up late on the rehearsal,
right.
right?
Well, to be fair, it was like car trouble. Like I think she had a flat tire or some shit. But still. But
Yeah. Get that stuff figured out. Call a taxi. There's Ubers.
right.
She's like on some ranch road
Right, yeah, I was just thinking
on the
about.
market. Is there an Uber ready?
But another thing too is that what is it? She also mispronounced my name. She was like,
What?
if you remember, it was whenever like, it was when. Oh yeah, I'm all duh. You were in the fucking bridal party. It was whenever like
Was
you.
there?
It was like
It was a good
whenever.
time.
Yeah, good shit. It was whenever we got to the venue for the reception, and you guys were walking in with your with the bridesmaids or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're walking in one by one, and then whenever me and Jackie, it was our turn to walk in, and she goes, "Now presenting Mr. and Mrs. Paris," and I was like, "Paris, you motherfucker."
What?
Yeah, dude.
Ah,
Yeah, no, I remember.
what?
Yeah. But don't worry.
Damn, I want to watch the video. I think we only watched it that one time. When remember when me and Jesse came for the birthday?
Oh
And
yeah.
I think Jackie was like, all right. After a couple that was a fun night. We had a couple glasses of wine and stuff too.
Hmm.
After tearing up downtown to LBK? No, yeah. Downtown. We were all over that one night. I think that
Yeah.
was the next night. It was such a fucking movie. We were just all over LBK. But anywho, yeah, I think after a couple of glasses of wine, uh, Jackie said, "You know what? Let's run it." And then we
No,
watched it.
dude, no. It was whenever you first showed up.
Was it when I first showed up? What?
Yeah, because Jackie's parents were still there, and
Oh, you're right.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
All
Jackie's
right.
like, "Don't play it for her. She barely fucking got here. We're about to like be like, hey, nice to meet you. Here's our wedding video.' Like,
That's right. That's right.
yeah.
Good times. It was
Yeah.
good though. It was fun just like reliving all the great moments. It was quite the wedding. Lovely, lovely wedding out there in West Texas.
I'll say,
Colorado City, right?
I'll say this. I'm not gonna say any names, but I've heard from multiple accounts that my wedding was the most lit wedding of all time.
I concur. Uh,
Hey, he said it. This dude said it.
that I've been a part of in Texas.
Ah, this dude. Limitations.
It was up there, man. No, it was definitely up there. Um, it was a great day. The weather was incredible. Um, wasn't too hot, wasn't too
Gold.
cold.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, lovely day, especially for like Texas, but I guess it was in November, so that makes sense. Um, and then I just remember we were out there taking pictures too, like right outside the venue. That whole little saga was super,
Oh
super funny.
yeah, that was funny.
It was a good times. The photographer, all right, I want you and Jackie to do like this kind of dove-like swan move, and then I want you to grab her.
No,
Dude, the coordination was great.
the corniest one was because there was a tree back there. She goes,
Yep.
I want you to place your arm on the tree, put your hand on the tree, and Jacqueline, you place your arm on the other side of the tree, and you're just gonna like a carousel, just go around the
Yep.
tree. And I'm like,
Oh man.
okay, fucking lame, but all right, sure.
Me and the guys were back there were like, I think it because I was chilling with like Geo for a second, and then I guess like everybody else kind of was coming over by us, and we're just kind of watching you and Jackie do your thing, and I think we were chirping, we're like, man, it feels like they're at a carnival, but without the rides.
No carnival, no games, bro.
uh, no carnival, no fucking games. Getting it tatted.
Cross your knuckles. 2
Cross the
rows.
knuckles.
Nice.
Damn. Yeah, that DJ though. Back to that DJ. The shout outs. The Familia came through and saved the day.
Yeah, bro, and that was
That was crazy.
completely out of like the fucking blue. That was not planned or nothing. My
Yeah, and I just remember him coming up, dude. He's like, "Yo, let me, you know."
Well, yeah, it was really cool of him to one do that, to one ask like cuz and I don't think I ever like really formally met him before. Like I think that was like my first time meeting him. So my sister Alexis was dating him for a while, and I didn't even know that he was a DJ. And like he told me the day of, he was like, "Hey, bro, he his takeaway was the fact that nobody was on the dance floor." And
Gotcha.
so he's like, "Hey, bro, I'm kind of noticing that no one's on the dance floor out here. So I don't know. It doesn't seem like she's really."
Let me fix that for you.
Yeah, yeah. He was like, "Yeah, she doesn't really seem to be playing any like bangers. So if you
I'm
want, I
not trying
mean,
to
I
put
could."
this girl down or anything. I'm just not catching the vibe. The vibe is not there right now.
And bro,
I'm gonna be a straight shooter right now.
he was speaking what everyone was thinking too. So it just worked.
Exactly.
It just worked out perfectly. So he was like, "Do you mind if I?" I'm like, "Bro, if you can save this shit, then yes, please do so." And yeah, sure enough,
Homie
fucking
came through.
yeah, 100%,
Homie came
a
through.
million percent.
Playing some classic like 2012, 2014 bangers.
And of course,
Um,
all the Tejano mixes too.
yeah, threw some of those in there too. I think there was some what is it, Electric Slide?
The classics. Yeah.
Yes, because you gotta throw some of those classic ones, you know, so everyone can kind of, even the older folks are like, oh shit, I remember that one from back in my day. Let me get on the dance floor.
Just imagine the boomers are like, "What y'all know about this?"
Let me tell you, back in my day, we used to get down to this song.
This
It
shaky
was a
ass
hoot
one.
and a holler.
That just reminds me of Family Guy. Well, this sure's a great, sure's a great hoedown. No, this here's a hootenanny. No, it's a
Hold down,
hoedown. Hootenanny, hoedown.
hold down. I thought you were gonna do what is the old timer? It's on that same episode too. The old timer dude that's like got a thing for Chris. What the hell is his
You're
name?
talking about Herbert the pervert.
Yeah, Herbert. Yeah, remember they get back home after that whole stint in the South, and they have like 1,000 messages,
Oh
and it's all from
yeah.
him. He's like, "Hey, where's the news? Oh, just me again. All right, you son of a bitch, you're trying to piss me off."
He's like, what's he calling me? He goes,
Oh man.
"I'm starting to notice Mr. Muscly Arm ain't coming." Like, that's what he was called, a Muscly Arm.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh my
funny.
gosh.
Just
Too good.
back to
Oh my
Family Guy.
goodness.
Fucking love it.
Dude, old school Family Guy just hit different. Those first like couple seasons, there's just
Bro.
nothing like it.
Yes, dude.
Nothing like it.
Ah, good
That's why
shit.
I'm on air.
Nothing.
Everyone knows.
Yeah, nothing will compare.
Nothing.
Is that partially a nostalgia factor too?
I think it is. I think it is. Because I mean, the show did come out in '99.
You know what's funny is I was watching this TikTok and it was saying that of all the generations, like millennials are the ones who are obsessed with nostalgia the most. And I was
I
like,
can feel that.
you know, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I
We had a
could
lot of good shit, man. We had like a lot of cool things.
see that's the thing too
Like,
is that they're saying that like fuck, what
Dude, we
is
gotta
it?
run. Hold on. We're going in, dude. We were this one. I was blows me away, dude. We were the last generation that passed notes in class, like full on. No one after us, because cell phones are so big. Like, what the hell would be the point of passing a note? It's like, oh, just fucking text when the teachers got their back turned or whatever. We were the last generation to do that shit, dude. How does that feel?
I've you know, I feel like if anyone were to pass notes in today's world, it's just like out of like fuck, I'm grounded, my phone's taken away, so this is all I can do kind of shit. But like no, but our notes were
Who does
special.
this?
No, our notes were special,
Pen
bro.
to
Like
paper.
I'm talking like the 1 inch margins were like decorated with like hearts and fucking like little like side notes or whatever. You know what I mean? Like and little
Yeah,
illustrations. Like it was a whole. It was a story. It was
it
a
was
yeah. It was a story on fucking
from top to bottom.
yeah.
It
But
certainly was. It certainly
not
was.
only that, but they were like folded intricately. You know what I mean? Like it would be a bitch to fucking just unfold it so you could read it.
Yeah, at that point, and then by the time you get that little fucker unfolded, teacher finds you like, ooh, Jeremy's got a note. Just go
Yeah,
read that in
dude.
front of the fucking class.
I
Ah,
remember. I remember it was after I think the third or fourth grade. I think it was the third grade. But I got my notebook and I got every girl's phone number from school that I knew,
hmm.
and I would just call them all summer just to chat it up. But bro, the fucking scariest thing was like you're calling this chick's number, right? And it's like,
Yeah.
oh god, I hope her dad doesn't answer. Like that's got to be like, bro, that was like
Yeah.
the fear of
Yeah.
my childhood.
That's so true. Because I mean, that was back before the again. See, the younger generation won't understand like having to call a girl on a not cell phone, but an actual like physical phone. And it was, usually a 50-50 chance that it's going to be her or it's going to be a family member. Or worse, it would be not a family member. And then it's just like, oh shit, now this is just super awkward.
It's all the wrong number. They gave you the wrong
Wait a
number.
minute, is this even the right number?
Yeah, she doesn't live here.
No. She actually doesn't even exist.
No, what is it? So that TikTok that I watched was explaining that the reason why our childhood or nostalgia is something that we latch onto a lot is because millennial childhood was actually catered towards being a child. So like,
Yeah.
okay, like think of all the shows and I guess just whatever forms of media that we consumed as children. It was made intentionally for children of that time.
It was.
Like
It was.
if you think about like cartoons from the 80s, cartoons from the 70s and 60s, and also like toys, there's nothing like really defining them from uh like they all kind of mesh together. Like if you were to tell me like, yo, fucking Thundercats and Scooby Doo, like, when did they come out? I'd be like, fuck, they both came out in the 70s or something. Like, I was,
70s, maybe like early 80s, somewhere in that like range. I don't know.
right. But if you were to be like, yo, when did Hey Arnold come out? You'd be like, oh, bro, 90s.
90s for sure.
90s for
Nickelodeon had to been
sure.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Helga, fucking my boy, fucking Arnold. We
Yeah.
fucked around with those guys, you know?
And
Whole,
see, and that's what I'm saying
the
is
whole
like,
squad.
it was a show about like a kid just being a kid. Like there was nothing special about it, and I guess that's what made it special. That's what made a lot of
Yeah.
stuff of that time special, and that's why like since it was catered to us, we're like, oh my god, that was the good times. Take me back, and
I mean, and then even down to like the food too. You go by, so let me back it up a bit. What I mean by that is like, remember going to uh, McDonald's and like if there was a big like oh shoot Star Wars or I'm trying to think of some other really big movies, especially in the 90s that came out that would be like aimed right at us, like toys just thrown right into the Happy Meals. And they make it collectible too, where you're like, oh my gosh, I want to just get that Happy Meal just so I can get the cool like figure, card, whatever the
Oh
hell
yeah,
that
dude.
it's gonna be. That was crazy. What else can we say? I mean, apparel and stuff too was super huge. Like Skechers, I feel like would always have like some sort of collaboration with some sort of movie, big blockbuster at the
Oh
time.
yeah, dude.
It was nuts, man. It was a wild time to be a kid.
Yeah,
You got
marketing
all the
was.
cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then just the commercials too were like cool as fuck. You remember
Fucking.
like watching the Capri Sun commercial?
I was about to
And
say
like it,
that. I was about to say
right?
that.
Dude, that shit was nuts. They're like fucking turning into like the T-1000 from Terminator and then into the drink. I'm like, I want to drink that drink. I
I
hope I
wanna.
can do some cool powers like that.
Right.
Oh man, that was crazy. Remember the Fruit Gushers commercial?
Dude, their heads would like turn into fucking
Yeah.
fruits.
After they would
Yeah.
like drop one of the little like gusher things,
Uh-huh.
like, oh shit, who's this fucking guy gonna turn into? Oh, that one's like a big grape.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's an orange. Dude,
Bro,
that was super wild.
I miss
Oh my
the fucking
gosh.
watermelon gushers. They don't even make those anymore. Sad days.
Oh, there was a watermelon. You're right. Holy shit.
Dude, that was the best one ever. Fucking.
Oh man. You know what I missed that's watermelon was the the Bubblicious gum, the
Oh
watermelon one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, do you remember when
Another one.
they did green ketchup?
Yeah, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did. Just random. It wasn't even for. It was just like we're gonna just do ketchup green.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't even know. Heinz was like, we just like the color green, so that's gonna be what this is
Yep.
for a minute. And we just rode with it because we're like, oh, cool. It's different. It's not the normal red.
Let me ask you, what was your first game console?
Okay. Well, the first one that I got was actually a Super Nintendo. Yeah, I got a Nintendo.
Attaboy.
There's the SNES and then there's the NES. So it was the SNES. Yeah, so Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Yeah, it was that one. Only because that one was actually, shout out Uncle Dano, passed down. Good old Uncle Dano, dude. And I had all the fucking greatest games. I had Street Fighter 2. I had Donkey Kong, of course. Had Mario, of course. Um, what other one did I have? There's a couple others too. I know there was like a wrestling one as well. But yeah, that was the first one that like first game console I remember getting and like vividly like remember just having a blast with it. And then I was gonna go N64, but it wasn't the N64 yet.
Oh.
It was on the way because that was, I think
Yeah.
maybe a year or two after was when it got announced. And the commercials were crazy, and every kiddo was like, I need that. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
need it now.
Yeah.
So before that had happened, before that was on the radar, I got a Game Boy. And I'm talking
Ooh.
flashback from the one episode when we were talking about Caleb's. Like I
Oh
had
yeah,
one
yeah.
that like Caleb, like the original like brick one with like the purple buttons. I had one of those puppies, but that was
Sick.
also a hand-me-down. That was from shout out Uncle Droobs. Good old Uncle Drooby hooked that one up. He's like, because he had like the coolest, like he always had all the coolest fucking video game systems.
Nice.
Crazy guy. So he had like the newest Game Boy, whatever. I don't think it was the advanced yet. I think it was a color, Game Boy Color.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So he gave me that old one, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool as shit." Because now I can play that. Like, I really like Tetris and Excite Bike, and I remember playing the shit out of those games all the fucking time. But the thing with the Game Boy before the color, well, even in some of the colors too, actually, you had to have fucking like the light just like on the screen the right way. Because unlike now, there was no backlighting on those fucking things.
That's
So
right.
if you didn't have like light, you were fucked,
Mm-hmm.
and you had to wait. So. Yeah, that was the one downfall, but thankfully Nintendo understood, and then the Game Boy was it. I think the SP is when it changed the game,
Oh yeah.
and they actually introduced having light. And thankfully, we can play at night. The
At
light to
night.
let you play at night. At night, yeah. SpongeBob reference.
Night. Yeah, dude.
Night, 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 night.
Good shit.
Night.
It's another 90s reference right there.
Oh man, SpongeBob. Let's not even get started. Because you told me
You're
to.
right, dude. What was I gonna
Gotcha.
say? So, for me, my first system was actually a Sega Genesis.
Oh yeah, the Sega. That's right. Okay. Tell us your favorite game.
Oh, dude, my favorite game at that time was probably the first game, which is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So,
Nice. Yes.
so I played that, and I played the hell out of Mortal Kombat, the first one.
Oh, dude, that was on Sega. That's so funny.
Well, what's
Holy
crazy
goodness.
too is that it was on Super Nintendo, but it was fucking censored on that system.
Oh yeah, I think that's why. Yeah, you're right. I remember because I had a babysitter and he had the Sega, and that was the only ever time I got to like interact with the Segas. Whenever he'd come over, he'd bring it over because he was a cool babysitter, right? Got
Yeah,
to show off.
right, right.
um, but yeah, I think he. I remember he would tell me that fact. He's like, you know what? If you got the Sega version, you're actually playing the legit version.
Yeah,
It's like,
dude.
oh really?
Well, cause like whenever you
um,
whenever you do a punch, like bits of blood would come out of like
yeah,
their mouth or whatever.
exactly.
But
Yeah.
like on the Sega or SNES version, it would be like little gray blobs.
Yeah.
Like they just colored it gray instead of red. And
Wild stuff they did.
yeah, dude, it's just a trip. But so it was those two games, and then so so my parents were always separate, right? So at my dad's, I had the Sega, but at my mom's, I had the SNES.
Nice.
Yeah, so I had the best of both worlds, literally. So of course, grew up on Mario as well. Um, Whenever the 64 came out, that's whenever like I first discovered like Zelda.
Dude, yes. Oh my gosh. This is about to be the Zelda episode now. We're about to be
Bro,
because okay,
I knew
we
as
gotta
soon as
bring
I
it
said
back.
that. I knew as soon as I said that. Yeah, yeah,
Something awakened inside of me, and
yeah.
it had to be discussed now.
And then,
Zach, welcome to the podcast.
and then I realized I didn't care anymore. I didn't
I
care
didn't
about.
No man, I'm too good. Too something inside of me. Oh, dude, every time I get that on my feed, I let it go. I let the whole thing go, which is so good every time.
Bro, like that chick in the southern accent. Oh my god, Connie sent me
She
that
did.
one. She's
Yeah,
and then I realized, and I was like, oh, this is gold, gold.
yeah. I'm gonna bookmark that one. That one's a bookmark for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh. Ah, no, okay, so we gotta return back to the N64. We have to. So, like we were saying, we had our first couple systems because I know you knew, and I knew that you knew, that we knew that there was not a commercial that would go by where they would sneak in some sort of N64 advertisement.
Oh
And
yeah.
like I'm telling you, every kid in the 90s when that commercial would come up, they'd be like, I fucking need that thing.
Oh
I need
yeah.
it. It looks so sick because like I mean, everything was 3D. That was sick.
Yep.
And then I remember obviously 007 had some pretty cool trailers.
Oh yeah.
I just remember seeing Zelda. Like I was like, what is this masterpiece? Like the music sounds so good. The graphic, it's so funny talking about cool graphics too.
Yeah.
Oh my
Right.
gosh,
All
anyone like
polygons.
now would be like, what the
Fucking
those
idiots.
graphics?
Fucking idiots.
Uncivilized.
Mm-hmm.
But no, at the time they're great.
We
They
were.
great.
We were cavemen.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, dude. Oh my goodness. I remember seeing so it was Ocarina of Time was the Zelda in particular that I think a lot of us 90 kids were awakened to the series too. And I just knew that I had my hands on that damn game. So
Ooh, so you played
finally,
it?
oh, did I play? Oh, many and many of times did I play that game.
Nice. Nice.
Dare I say it might be one of my all-time favorites. It's definitely top three. It's certainly top three. Um, but yeah, one Christmas, it finally happened. Something inside of me. No. I mean, it was crazy though when it finally did occur. I swear, as soon as like it happened, I remember getting the game that night and like probably not putting the controller down until the next day. It's like that
No,
was like when the whole all right, we're gaming all night from like dusk till dawn really began. I mean, I'm
nice.
sure there's a few, there's a few
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
before that, but that game was the game for me where I'm like, oh, dude, I can fucking play this and just not realize that it's already the next day. It's just crazy.
Nice,
It's
man.
like crack cocaine for little kids.
Dude, so
Um,
I think for me, I think I'm a poser.
why you gonna say you didn't you got in when Majora's Mask came out, right?
Later, later.
No, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna say Twilight Princess.
That era, but that wasn't even the game that got me like. Okay, so
You're gonna say Wind Waker, aren't you?
no, dude. Like, actually,
Which
no.
one?
So the okay, hold on. There's kind of context to this, right?
Okay, I'm
So
ready.
so I knew about Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and I've seen the full playthrough, but it wasn't me that was playing it. It was my stepdad. So my mom
Oh,
was,
nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So my mom was married to this dude named Mike, right? And
Right.
it's funny now that I think about it. He was kind of a big dork, because
Shout out Mike. I mean, he was playing Zelda, so that's
dude,
already a big
yeah, yeah,
win.
already a big win. But so he so he was playing Ocarina of Time, and it was a lot of reading, and I wasn't a fan of reading like at all. Fucking
Yeah.
hated reading. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna watch. So I watched him every. I would go to my mom's on the weekend. So every weekend I would watch him fucking play the game. And sometimes he
Nice.
would even wait through the week just for me to come through so we could start off where he last.
Damn, Mike is a real one.
Right,
Just
right,
waiting.
right.
He's like, play this thing together.
So so he
Bonding time.
so he beat Ocarina of Time, and I was like, wow, that was fucking awesome. Loved,
That epic battle with
yeah,
Ganon?
yeah, dude, yeah. And then whenever, yeah,
Insane.
from Ganondorf to Ganon, I was like, just like, whoa, what the fuck? But anyway, so it's just funny because like all the experience that I have is as an observer, and same thing with Majora's Mask. Whenever Majora's Mask came out, he played the shit out of that game too, and I was just like, all right, let's go. I was just like his little like hype man, like fucking go, go, go.
Bring down that Majora guy. He's a
Yeah,
bad guy.
exactly. So then,
He's got a freaky mask.
eventually, I think it was like right before the GameCube came out. My mom and Mike actually divorced.
No.
Yeah, so I got the fucking god damn it, what was it? The GameCube, and I
Oh,
got
okay, yeah.
and whenever I got the GameCube, it came with a promotional disc. It was the Zelda Legacy Collection.
And it had all of them on it. Like even the very first one, dude.
Yeah.
It had the very first one, which was back on the like the NES.
Mm-hmm.
Um, number two. Uh, did it have seasons too? Oracle of
No,
Seasons
no, no.
and okay.
It only had OG. It had two. It had Ocarina of Time
Awakening.
and Majora's Mask.
Okay.
So only those
And then
four.
like Master's Quest. I mean, technically
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Ocarina of
yeah,
Time too.
yeah. Hmm.
Dude, that I think if I remember, like, because I remember I was trying to find that just to have it. This is, long before Nintendo decided to do virtual console stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I remember scouring the internet, and I think a copy of that thing, like just even used, was like $100+. I was like, oh my
Hmm.
goodness. Which, like, back in the day, you're like, oh, gosh, I'm a little kid. I get $100.
Exactly. Well,
But yeah, man, that thing was crazy. Uncle Juby, of course, had it because he had everything. Shout out
attaboy.
Uncle Jubes. Oh my gosh.
Well, what's
And
funny is that now I just have the ISO of it, so I can just play it on my PC.
oh yeah, that's right. The ISO is pretty crazy, so they say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Very sick. Um, dude, that's so wild.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
not
that still wasn't my first full playthrough of a Zelda game though.
I was just gonna say because I was like, because you just watch those other games,
Yeah,
like Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. Just watched him.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so what was the first like dive into the Zelda universe then?
So the first
Play
game
through it all.
that I played through it all by myself was the Four Swords Adventure.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
Okay.
Super obscure because of the fact that it was like
Nice.
already in the 2000s and I was doing a fucking overhead game instead of like a 3D game. And I was like, yo, this shit is lit. Like, I'm in love. Love this. So, from then on, it was like. Because I already had a love of the series from watching the games being beat. And then
Right.
I finally beat the first game on my own. And I was like, you know what? I think it's time to fucking crush
I
this.
gotta try
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I need to dive into this series already.
Yeah, so
And
then.
what a way too with Four Swords. I
Yeah.
never completed that one. Never completed it.
You know what's crazy is that we went to a. It's not a thrift shop, but it's like a resale shop. And this was like last year. I fucking found it like mint condition.
What?
Yeah, dude, for fucking they were selling it for I think $120, and I fucking bought it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
As you should.
as I
As you
should.
should. Damn. Ah, Zelda. What a crazy freaking universe to be a part of,
Dude,
I think.
and yeah, I mean, and you know what's crazy is just that like I feel like aside from the SNES, like the N64 really did like introduce a lot of different like franchises to us. Like the next one, by the way, we might spend the rest of the fucking episode talking about this one, but N64 is where I first learned about Smash.
Dude, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I remember that game too. Um,
What was your first impression of
dude.
it? First impression. Let's hear a story.
Story time. Here we go. It was back in Minnesota.
Hmm.
Next door neighbors, basement.
Ah.
Good old shout out Sean. Shawnee had all the cool fucking N64 games too.
Shut up, Sean.
Um, Good old Shawnee, man. He had that game, and I remember we were like just got done playing an Ocarina of Time. And he's like, "Yo, check out this new game I got," and I was just like, "Okay, let's see it. Like, what is this game?" And throws in the cartridge, and I remember the very first level that he picked was the Hyrule Castle one.
Nice.
That classic stage. I know. So it was already like starting off like great because he's like he was reading the audience. He's like, yeah, we just
Yeah,
got
yeah,
done
yeah.
playing Zelda.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll pick that stage. Um, so he actually was Link, which is awesome. So I remember that. And dude, it's funny because this is back when like I have to take off like our brain of us like for everyone out there, we love playing the Smash games, and we go pretty hard on the Smash game, tournament rules and all. So items for all you item lovers out there, it's no go. We don't mess around with items in this house. So I gotta put like professional to like unprofessional like Smash like mind on.
From pro to casual.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, casual mind. We had obviously all the items and everything like that. And I remember like the cool saber, dude.
Oh
Just
yeah.
obviously my mind just immediately goes to like Star Wars. I'm like, whoa, there's a lightsaber in this fucking game? And then what? There's a Pokeball? Pikachu's about to come out this bitch? What?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, items are crazy. Almost makes me want to put on items now when we play.
This dude.
Anyways, yeah, so we were on that stage. I remember him just like using all these cool items. And dude, it was just wild because he was doing all the cool stuff that you see from like Link normally doing, like his cool like spin attack and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But it just looked so cool going against like a Mario or like a Donkey Kong and like all the other cool, characters in the Nintendo world.
Oh yeah.
Trying to remember who else we were playing against and stuff. If it was just me and him, and it was like one of those classic like we got some computers on, or if we were just
Oh yeah,
going, you
yeah.
know what I mean? Oh my goodness! But basically, from what I can remember, it's a little bit hazy, but from what I remember, it was only good vibes from there on out. And I was like, I need to add this game to my collection now.
Nice, nice.
And then we jump into the GameCube, and D-Man falls in love with the Melee version of Smash.
Oh, bro. What's crazy to me is that like my journey through Smash has been all like I don't even know how to. Okay, so let me tell you. Whenever 64 came out, right?
Mhm.
Um, I was in the Cub Scouts. So I was too young to be in the Boy Scouts. So I was in the Cub Scouts.
Yeah.
And
Shadow.
yeah,
Shadow Cub Scout.
shout out Cub Scouts, Wolf Troop, Kaka. No, I'm just kidding. That's a little fucking bird. But no, no, no. But no. So what is it? We at this time came out what 99, bro. Everything happened in 99 when we were 7. It's so crazy.
It's just like that Charlie XCX song. Take me back to 1999.
Yeah, bro. Fucking nuts. Anyway, um,
Sorry. Random music
right,
just
right.
getting through.
So we, so this is the time where I'm like super big into Pokemon, right?
Who wasn't?
Yeah, right. So
Wait,
the,
pause, 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 pause. Did he have red version or did he have blue version?
well, let me just tell you this. I had yellow.
You started off with yellow. He was a
Started off.
man. He was a man with style and class.
Oh yeah,
There you go. Well, yours truly had red, and
red.
then just
Oh
because all you fucking Gen Zers and onwards, Pokemon's ours. That came out when we were kiddos. The very first one, Kanto region and all.
yeah. So don't get it
Um,
fucking twisted.
exactly. Don't get that shit twisted. Started
Yeah,
with us. Pokemon. We claim Pokemon, us millennials. Anyways, yeah, did red version. Obviously fell in love with it. Had to do yellow version, and then you know how the story goes. Sorry,
nice.
continue with the the Smash
So
the Smash
yeah,
story.
right. So we were at we went to Blockbuster
Oh my
and
gosh, Blockbuster in the 90s, dude.
Blockbuster on a
Oh
Friday
my
night.
goodness.
On a Friday
In the
night,
90s, Friday night in the 90s, Blockbuster.
bro.
I'm smelling the pizza right now and
Right.
all the other snacks and the
So
greasy fingers on the controller.
right. So I see Smash and I see Fox from Star Fox. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I see Mario, of course. I'm like, oh, and I see Pikachu, and I'm like, yo, I could play as Pikachu fighting.
Dude,
Mom, we gotta get this game. So we get it the day that. So we get it on a Friday, and I'm in the Cub Scouts, right? And that Saturday, I'm supposed to be in a parade,
oh
right?
shit.
And what and what's crazy is like as a kid, I feel like there was nothing more I wanted than to be in a parade, like just waving to people in the streets, throwing out candy whenever, like riding on this big ass
I
float.
know what you mean. I don't
Like,
know why, but I
yeah,
know what you mean.
like
Like
you know
it
what I
just
mean?
seemed like
Like
so like it just seemed like I want to be on that side. I don't want to be the person in the crowd. I want to be the people that's waving the finger
exactly,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know
Like
why. Why?
it
So
was
weird.
a fucking goal. It was like a goal for every child to be in a parade.
Yeah,
So
truly was.
so I'm in the Cub Scouts. We're gonna be in a parade. This is before I knew about Smash. I was like, yeah, I can't wait for next fucking weekend because I'm gonna throw so much fucking candy. Anyway, so
I'm gonna be the
Smash,
Candy Man. Oh wait, that's a horror movie. I'm gonna be like the Candy.
Candy Kid,
Yeah, Candy Kid. There you go.
Candy Kid. So we rent Smash. We get home. I play it that Friday night. I don't go to sleep.
Nice, dude. I mean, we were already talking about it. N64 in the 90s.
I don't.
That's what starts the like for our gen, the
Yeah,
game all, from dusk till dawn, I'm telling you.
I don't go to sleep. And then the next day
Yep.
comes, and
Oh boy.
I'm supposed to leave to get ready to be in this parade.
I'm scared.
and I don't want to put the controller down. So I tell my
But you
mom.
do.
So I tell my mom, Mom, I don't feel so good.
No! No!
Yeah.
Chance to be the candy kid
Uh
throwing
huh.
the candy at the all the adults and people in the darn audience or what have you.
The whole town.
The whole
And I,
town.
and I was
Just start on
like,
it.
that whole dream, fuck it. Smash is way more important right now. And it was in that moment, my guy. It was. So,
Fast forward to now, and how many tourneys have you been a part of? Been a part of. I can't even think
so
today. I'm all over the place.
fast forward to now. My wife is like, we got to take care of the kids, and I'm like, well,
You see Jackie right now.
or
Uh-uh.
is she over there? Shit.
Right? As a matter of fact, she just kind of pops her head out right now. Not
No.
happening, buckaroo.
Right. No, but
That's so funny though.
So
She's
no.
like, all right, fine, you're right. Let's you off the hook.
Right.
But just this one time.
So so then whenever Melee came out, of course, I love the first one so much that mom got me Melee or whatever, right?
Right.
And what's crazy is that like a lot of the kids at school actually didn't play Smash. Like they played it, but like they were like, oh yeah, play that, whatever, it was fun, whatever, and that was it. But me,
Yeah.
I was like, unlocked every character. I
Yes.
completed all of the challenges. Um, I was at the point where I could fight 3 level 9s at once and not lose.
Dude,
And
you were a young Ken. Is what it sounded like to me.
right, well,
Shout
what's
out
funny
Ken.
is that I was
One of the greatest players ever.
so my main at this time was Link.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, it's crazy. I can't imagine how I got all that shit done with Link. I think I was just probably being cheap, if anything. But still, what's crazy is that like so, my mom divorced Mike, right? So
Right.
we were kind of just like moving from place to place, and we didn't have cable, no internet. This before like internet was like the norm or whatever.
Yeah.
So my thing was just playing Smash over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, because y'all kiddos out there that don't know, um, internet, like online game, like the Call of Duty like scene, that really didn't exist for us. We had to play with the computer, AI, the
Oh yeah.
bots,
Or when the homies would come through.
or and wait till the weekend and get the homies
Uh,
on some controllers, and then it'd be like, oh, cool, I can actually enjoy this game again.
right, yeah. So I played that, and the only person who would ever indulge me with playing as much as I like to play was fucking Connie.
Hey,
Yeah, he was like,
Chachi boy, shout out.
yeah, dude. So then, it wasn't until high school, whenever he was like, hey, I got some other friends that like to play this game probably as much as you do, and I'm like, other friends that play this as much? Get the fuck out of here. He's like, no, for real.
You'd be like, I gotta meet him. Oh my gosh.
Nah. I was
Kid in the candy store.
well, my thing was like, it's far fetched. Get out of here. Like,
It doesn't exist. It's
right.
not real life.
And so then he introduced me to fucking Gino, Phil, and Mark, and the
The
rest.
whole SK.
The rest was history. History from there.
Shout out to the boyos.
But what's crazy is that like I didn't know anything about like tech skill or anything like professional terminology. Like I didn't know
Wait, Dash? What?
exactly. I didn't know that there was like a tier list of characters. I was just
Fair?
like,
Fair?
yeah. I was just like,
Dare?
oh, nice.
Any of those things?
Neat.
What are those things? Why
But
would I need to know that?
But what's crazy is that like we knew that stuff, or they knew that stuff. They taught that stuff to me. But like we were all still unaware of a whole tournament scene. Like we didn't know that was a thing yet.
Mm.
So yeah, it's I'm really trying my hardest not to get too deep into that, just because I don't want to go over time. Cause,
True, that might have to be on the bonus.
dude, and another thing too that we didn't get to fucking get to today. I wanted to talk about the Mario movie, but
Oh man,
you haven't seen it yet, right?
I have not. So actually,
So
maybe that works out.
yeah, it was,
I want to. I want to. Fucking Jack Black and the whole game has
bro,
been flooding my fucking TikTok timeline
bro,
like crazy. Need to
you
see that film.
you can do
Been hearing
it.
good things.
You can do it. Just be like, hey Jesse, let's go pop a quick hour and a half over here.
It's right. It's dude. The theater is just right around the corner too.
Just be
There's
like,
no
hey,
excuse.
exactly. Just go on a weekend, go matinee, 10:30. Be like, hey, we don't have kids. We don't have 3 kids. We can do whatever
We
the
don't.
fuck we want.
We just pick up the phone and call the boss and be like,
There it is.
I'm sick. I don't know if I'm be able to make this one.
Works every time.
Oh, works like a charm, man.
Yeah.
Like a charm.
Good shit.
Oh man. Well, I guess, ladies and gents, Super Mario is just gonna have to wait till next week. By the way, we're gonna try to start getting everything dropping on Thursday. 11:59 is gonna be the time. It's gonna be the drop. Sounding like the Delp Boys. Fucking yo, dude. 11:59.
There it
Be
is.
there. Shit's gonna be nuts. It's gonna pop off. It's gonna be out of this fucking world. You're not gonna want to miss that shit. Definitely subscribe. Hit the bell. Hit the like. You know the drill. Peace.
How long did you practice that one?
It's all off the dome, dog. Off the dome.
What is it? I was thinking, so believe it or not, I actually don't know everything about everything, although I would love to.
Dang.
But I was thinking, since we're fearless and willing to cover pretty much damn near any topic,
Start working about this show, y'all.
you know, why don't you guys drop a comment for something to talk about?
Get wild and crazy, maybe 2.
Yeah, because I'm like, yo,
Same.
I mean, of course, I'm just talking about stuff that relates to us, which is, badass as is. But what if someone's like, yo, I'm a marine biologist, and I want you to talk about the mating techniques of stingrays? I'd be like, oh, fuck.
And how Steve Irwin.
Oh,
was
God,
killed
he
by,
fucking said it. I was like, no, please. As soon as it's stingray, I was like, you know what? I should backtrack right now.
R.I.P. Great.
Dude, his son is like fucking killing it. No pun
really
intended.
Is.
All right.
Oh my gosh, on that note. All right, y'all.
Until next
You know
time.
us. Till the next one.
Peace.
Peace.